Good morning, Stampin' friends, and welcome to Nemi's Crafty Cafe. It's Nemi Batstone here with another inspirational video for you. I just wanted to let you know to like, share, and comment so that you can win today's card, or this week's cards, I should say. And which I'll do and try and do and remember this weekend. It's been crazy busy. I hope you're enjoying the beautiful weather that is coming your way. I live in Coast Creek, Manitoba, which is 20 minutes northeast of Winnipeg. So make sure you say hello and tell me where you're from or how the weather's going, because today it's supposed to be a warmer day. It's getting warmer as we go along. Crazy, but it's a big day. It's a sunshiny day. I was up early, like super early this morning. Well, I don't know. It could be super early, but for most of you, for me, it's 5:45 a.m. Don't know if that is the same for all of you, but there is a lot going on today. It's the first Tuesday of the month. Good morning, Shell. How are you doing today? Sunshiny day. It's supposed to be warmer. So with it being the first Tuesday of every month, new things come. So this is the new product of the month. It is designer series paper, which is double-sided, and it has these gorgeous bright colors. It is only $5 when you spend $100 or more. You're just okay, not peachy keen today. So there are restrictions. It's only one per account. Not per order, but per account. So you order once and you get once. But if you place another $100 order, then you can, and you haven't ordered December or January, then you can get December and January still, because it's literally while supplies last. It's full of bright colors. I'm super excited. I can't even showcase mine to you because I don't even get early ordering on it. So, and I love how they're using this stamp, which is what we're going to be using today. You ordered yours at 1 a.m. Why? So I ordered mine this morning at 5:50 this morning. I woke up at 5:45. And I ordered my $100 and it's already on its way. So I'm super excited that they're already packaging it. So it's going to be crazy busy today with orders because of that product of the month. And also the last chance product list, I didn't put the photo. I forgot to grab the picture, but new items have been added, like lots of new items, and they are while supplies last. I must have forgot to cut off the word there. So check out that on my page and shop on my online store and pick out whatever. So Stampin' Up! Demonstrators, your discount does apply to the already discounted prices. And I just wanted to point out that the new paper pumpkin that's coming out from January, you have until February 10th to order it, coordinates with the Easter Joy Suite, which is what we're also using at our crop this coming March. So if you want to double up and gain more, this is a way to do it. And the best thing is you can apply your bonus days coupon. So I'm going to be ordering like crazy today because I probably have $200 in bonus. No, just kidding. Like I don't even know, probably $60 in bonus day coupons. So that's a free bundle for me. So I got to pick and choose wisely. There are also 2 new kits available. I didn't grab a better picture, but I'll post them later. But there's these cute kind of pill-shaped fat oval cards. And that is a stamping set. Then there's a You're the Best Dad, Mom, whichever, #1 fan, all that joy kit as well. And I believe they're both stamping ones. And then I've already booked my cookies, cards, and cocktails. I really didn't know what to call it. Nobody's been drinking my mocktails. But tea is something everyone likes. You know, a cup of coffee, but it could be the weather. So I don't know. I think I need a different word, but you know, I like the fact it starts with C, and I know Janice gave me creativity, but I love it because we do create cards, but at the same time, it's just more to gather and get out for a few hours. And, you know, so I think it's fun, but so maybe I do put creativity, but I don't know what else to put. I kind of feel like it falls under cards, but I do like that. And then, oh yeah, and I couldn't pre-order these kits, so I think I'm gonna get this one, the Happenings kit. Cookies, cards, and cocktails needs a new word. I have it scheduled for an in-person afternoon at 1:30 and 6:30, and then a virtual class if you can't make either one and still want the kit. It is on Monday, which I'll do on Zoom, and it's February 23rd. Now, with this too, if you place a $35 then order that week, then pretty much it's yours free. If you place an order that day during the class, the kit is free. I give you back your $35. Okay, and upside down. Just a reminder, deadline is February 15th. But actually the big note is this Friday, I need to know whether or not you want me to add this Simply Beautiful bundle, because that is the bundle that this kit features, and I pretty much shared it last week. And the reason why I'm saying you need the bundle is you're gonna get the cardstock, but you gotta die cut all these pieces. I'm not gonna die cut for you because some of these require stamping. I've tried to limit it, but I currently have quite a few in my group now, and it takes me too long. So yes, cookies, cards, and creativity is like, but I feel like it's, I don't really want to push the cards part. I want to push the fact that we're just getting together and creating, right? Like the fun shape. Oh, good morning, Gail. I know, sidebars. Anyway, it's a lot for me to cut. So just pointing that out. Now, if you don't want to get the set, then just find something similar in your collection. But I do need to know by Friday so that I can add it to your kit without shipping, without tax, because you're already paying shipping in your $45. So I'm not going to double dip you. And then as well today, if you join today, you get the free Stampin' Positioner. I've shared it a bit already and used it a couple of times. So it's this right here, which also comes with a larger mat that goes over top. So that is a whole new platform, and it also does wreaths because there is a corner there that you can tuck your card in and rotate and do wreaths as well. Now, if you are joining, just know you can also order any of the pre-orders in your starter kit, so you're getting ahead of the game like we are. If you have FOMO, that's the way you want to go. I've already ordered this one, so I can't wait to make some scrapbook pages with it. And this is in my upcoming Mega Stamp Camp, which is this. Now, I will have the registration up sometime today. I've just not had some time. It takes a lot for me to do administrative work, so bear with me. But you have until March 2nd. For me, it's $89. If you live in the US and you are watching, you can order through D. Slater and Rachel Kuhn, and their cost is $75 because it's US pricing. So in Canada, I have to charge a bit more because our product is a bit more. But you get tutorials, there are door prizes, there's also a mystery challenge with a door prize. You get take and makes and additional bonus projects. And it's all on a private Facebook group, so you can, the majority of the videos will be recorded so that you can work at your own pace. Now, I'm also looking at offering this camp, which is March 21st to the 22nd, in my home. So if you'd like to get together and create the projects, that is also an option. And there's no extra fee. Okay, that's a lot, right? So it's going to come out in an email as well. So if you're in my newsletter, you'll get all that information. But today we're going to continue on with Beach Boardwalk for now. I wanted to create more with it, and I'm having lots of fun. So I wanted to share a card with you that we are going to create. This one I found on Pinterest, and so we'll twist it up a bit, but it is, I did already change some things. And I believe her name is Bree. Oh, I should have wrote it down. Bree, I don't know. I should get better with this. Let me see if I still have it. Bree Renwick. So she's known for Craftsomnia Mama. So that's how she's listed there. Okay, so yeah, cookies, cards, and creativity. I think that's where I'm going in. Thank you, Janice. Janice was the one who brought that one up, but I feel like it's, you know, yeah. Anyway, Bart made us chocolate chunks the night before, so they were still nice and fresh and yummy. So, you know, February, I don't know what kind of cookie I'm going to do. I'm thinking, well, you know, hearts. I'm going to see if he'll do his jams for me. So those are famous. Something sticky here on the back of my card. Just give me a second. There we go. Okay, I did something crazy this morning too. Oh, so I've worked ahead a bit here just to save time, and I've already heat embossed another ticket. And here's the funny thing. I actually, when I was heat embossing, this is really bad. For some reason, I put Versamark on it, and then I poured powder on my stamp. And I was like, what am I doing? So I had to like frantically clean it this morning, and just to get that. Because I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll just do it ahead of time to save time. So that wasn't brilliant. So that was my morning mishap. Now, I've also created my wheel and put all my bits on there. There's a bunch still remaining here because you can do 6 at a time. So really, I picked the pastel shimmers. So there are 3 pastel shimmers, and just a hint, you'll get a sampling in your crop pack this coming March. So there's Bubble Bath, Lemon Lolly, and Pool Party. And so I really wanted to use those yesterday, but it didn't match Global Design Project. So we're using them today. They're nice and shimmery and shiny. So I stuck them on a smoky slate wheel because I felt like her design was white, but you know, most Ferris wheels are white, but I wanted a more like steel kind of look. Or is the one at Tinkertown white? And then I think we went to one and it was more like orangey, like Cajun craze. Anyway, just pointing, I just wanted to see what it would look like if it was slightly different. And then I went with a lighter background this time from the kit. So this one is like an ombre effect, so that's the one I'm using. This one was more darker in the strawberry slush, which is what I used here. But I really like the pink ombre. And just to give you a better idea, let me see if I can find the other sheet because it may not make sense. And because it has, the neat thing is it has yellow on the other end of it. So it literally goes pink to yellow. Do I not have another one? Oh, it's the one with all the Ferris wheels on the back. So I might have cut it all up already. Oh, here's one. I didn't. Here's my 6x6. So it, oh, I didn't get the yellow on the other side. So, oh, here it is. Sorry. So there it goes from one color, and then it streams all the way to the yellow. So I really like how light that is in comparison. So that one I cut wrong, so I didn't give that out for DSP shirt because then you missed all the yellow. And then let's see, what else are we changing up? Oh yes, so then we also have this pattern, which is the water. And so I kind of wanted to create like a beach, not a Jeep. I don't know what I was going to say. So we're using smoky slate for the sidewalk. And then we're using the blue for the water, and then this as the background. So we just have a little bit of stamping to do, but not very much. So I like how this one also is already speckled. So there's a ton of speckles thrown in there, which you can do with a blending marker or whichever. And I think I'm going to go this way because left to right, I don't know. I don't know why. But for me, darker to lighter, I guess, is more my thing. Oh, huge delay. Now we're just going to grab this stamp. So there's some great and fun stamp ideas in here. And so I wanted to do some little tips and tricks on how I put this together. So there's that decorative stamp, and oh, is there 3 palm trees? Oh yeah, there is. So there's 3 palm trees. I think I used 2 yesterday, right? Okay, so then we have, I still haven't used Celebrate or Hey Sunshine. So here we go. So now we're just going to take this, and I'm using strawberry slush, and we're just going to add it as decorative background. And you can put these wherever you want, right? So I'm just doing the 4 methods. So whenever I do this, I always like to stamp in diamond shapes or coordination. Now there's speckles there, so I don't want to go over top. So then now that's 1, 2, so then I need 1 here and 1 around here if I need it, okay? And then 3, and I'm gonna put my 3rd one over there. So if I put this all typed together, whenever I'm creating my own DSP, I always like to go in 4s. Now I don't think I need a 4th one here, so I'm not gonna bother stamping, but if I was, I'd go around here. And then if I was to use a different color, I would, because I have these gaps, then I could put 1, 2, 3 would be kind of off the page, and then 4 would be right about there. So I'm always clustering in 4. Would have been funny. I know, right? You know, like, honestly, I'm like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. And my husband's like, what's wrong with you? And I'm like, oh my, you won't believe what I just did. So, no, honestly, like, you wouldn't have, because I literally had to wash it. Like, I had to go to the sink and wash it. And then I used our Stampin' scrub. So I didn't use our chamois to clean it, because to get the powder off in the nooks and crannies in here was brutal. Like, it would have been a waste of your time watching, although you would have been entertained. So you can see here I put my 4th one, but it's useless because I just covered it with the palm tree. So, you know, note to self, that's why I didn't bother. So now I'm going to do a big palm tree here. So this has tons of color in it, but you can just imagine it, because it's freaking funny. So here they've used Secret C in our designer series. Paper in here I've chosen to use Blackberry Bliss. I think she used black or Secret C on hers, but I wanted to go Blackberry Bliss just to keep it in that, you know, pinkish shades, I guess, that we're going with. So I've got this, and I didn't use all 3. I just grabbed the big palm tree. So if you want to use all 3, you can, because just note, they are different sizes. So you can, but for me, when I'm thinking I'm walking a boardwalk, you're literally, you know, all the palm trees are pretty much the same size. So that's the kind of look I was going for. So I'm going to stick my big one right there in between those 2, and then go from there. And then my water and boardwalk will just adjust as we go up. So there's no rhyme or reason, but the key is, where am I putting the big first one? So my big first one is going to go right there, which then also means that my water needs to cover that. Right? Or at least come to the bottom of that palm tree. Okay, so we're going to do a second one. And that one's going to go here. So I'm just like keeping it close to the other one, as high up as I can go without touching my other embellishment or stamp. And then we just need a 3rd one over here. And that one's probably going to get covered up pretty much by the wheel, but at least the Ferris wheel, but then at least you know it's there. Unless I go up. Oh, maybe I'll go up more, because I didn't want to cover that. So this one I'll go higher, because I got room. So it's going to be slightly different than my original. Well, it's already different because I use different paper. So there's, oh no. Okay, we're still good? Okay. Let me know if you're still there. Okay, I think I'm still there. Am I still there? Yeah, I forgot to put do not disturb, so I think I'm still there. Let me double check. I think I'm still there. Okay, yeah, I'm still here, so let me know. Okay, see, delay. So I should be back. I should be back. Okay, I'm good, I'm good. Okay, thumbs up. Thank you all. Let me take a sip of coffee. while you all respond. So thank you so much. Great. Okay, so here is I took a 1-inch strip of smoky slate, and then all I did was score it at 1 inch. So it's 1 by 1. And then this should be 4 inches because I trimmed this to 4 inches, right? Because it's a layer. And I feel like it's a little block. So I'm going to grab my smoky slate ink. And then I'm going to touch up the edges. But we're not going to blend. I'm literally just going to, along the top and along the bottom, just rub along my stamp pad. Okay? Just to give it a little bit more oomph, per se. Okay? And then it has some lines through it. Now I can also go over the lines for the concrete, like where you get the cuts, but I'm not going to do that. Good morning, Margaret. Good morning, Barb. How are you today? Sunshine today. What's the temperature supposed to be in Winnipeg today? So I forget. I think it's supposed to be like, I think we're supposed to hit double digits to more, or single digits to more, like it's supposed to be, and then +2 on Thursday or something crazy. Anyway, super excited about that. So there's our sidewalk. So, you know, if you want to do a boardwalk, that's more, I think most places have wood, but I wanted to do the granite. So you can, because you know, when I go to the beach, usually we're walking. I don't know. Okay, so here's some 1-inch strips, and then we're just gonna tear it. So I'm almost feeling like, oh, maybe I should change it to wood grain. But you can do wood grain. I should have did that. Okay, so again, we're just tearing. So another little technique that you can try if you have not tried yet. And I just wanted that roughness in there for the waves, right? So these are a little longer, that's fine. And then we'll do a second one. And you could layer as many of these as you want. And then I'm gonna kind of dip down more at an angle to get a little bit more of the wave look, and then up. Okay, and I didn't get that corner very well, so I'll just pick from the other side. And then this one will tuck right underneath, like so. Okay, and great, perfect, because I wanted to make sure I hit that bottom palm tree, right? So we're right about there, and there, and then our sidewalk. Awesome. So we kind of want to go backwards in this. So we want to get that first layer on there. So we kind of need to know where that is. So I'm going to leave my dry fit here. -9 today, Wednesday -2. See, yeah, Thursday +2. That is crazy. I ordered the new waves dies that are pre-ordered because as soon as they came out, they were literally sold out and on back order already. So if I was to have those right now, I'd be using them right now to create those waves. So I'm super excited to get them because I'm definitely going to be using like the palm tree paper and seeing what that looks like against this. Like, it's going to be so awesome. Like, there is and you can make your own ombre paper in blues. Oh, anyway, sidebar. So I'm just going to grab my, yeah, you got to see this. I can't wait to get it. I just ordered the waves yesterday, so we'll see. So I'm just going to grab my silicone mat because I know this is going to get messy because I'm a little wider than I'm supposed to be. And then I'm just going to get my Seal Plus and put some on this side. I'm not too worried about how much Seal Plus I use because we got lots of layering going on. So I'm just putting a little bit, one on each side. Don't need to go crazy, people. I know you like to go crazy with your adhesives. So we're gonna go, and I wanna make sure I'm covering up that really tall palm tree in the middle, like the bottom, because I don't want anyone to see that bottom. Okay, and then I should have wiggle room here. Yep, I do. Okay, so then again, not a lot because we have lots to cover it up. Okay, so just trying to figure, I don't know why I did, oh yeah, because I need to know on this end where I'm at. And then we're just gonna put that one on. So there's my waves and my water and then my boardwalk. Okay, so this one I'm just gonna run my strip right along the bottom. And then the one edge. The other edge will just get covered anyway. There we go. And there we go. Okay, so then some trimming required. Oh, and I'm stuck. There we go. Stuck because I have adhesive on there. So I'm using my adhesive scissors, not my paper trimmer one, because these ones have been messed up. Although I clean them every once in a while so that when they get too sticky. So there we go. We've got some waves happening and a boardwalk. And then this is our wheel, which will go over top, like so. And then I'm gonna add, you know what I should have did? I should have did a, oh, I wonder if I still can. Oh, yeah, maybe. I was thinking I should have cut this out. I do have another one. And just put the base as white. Because it's clashing against that. So maybe that's why. Okay, I'm going to do something crazy here, which means we're going to have to bear with me. So I'm going to cut this out. You know, got to be different. Got to be a rebel. Okay, I'm going to go at an angle. Just that middle. Maybe I should use the wheel too. Okay, if I were to use the wheel, then we gotta cut all of these. You know, it is Tip Tuesday, so why not be creative? Be different. Try a different technique, see if it works. And I don't want this. So I'll cut that out. And, oh yeah, and I went a little crooked on that one. But we'll see. We got time because I did all my heat embossing and everything earlier. So we got time. So I'm going to clean this up a bit. Because it looks like there's line marks or something. But meanwhile, it's just my really bad cutting. My bad trimming. So I hope to get an email out to everyone too today. Oh, so much admin work after my appointments about crop. So there's, you know, so much to say. We also do swap at crop. So I'm gonna go through the list and make sure everybody is in there and let you know. Oh, we gotta cut out the inside and let you know who has signed up for crop, so then we know how many cards to make. Of course, the one that I wanted to use is on back order already, so I'm like, great. So, and it's a new stamp set too, so I was, you know, kind of disappointed. But that's okay. Maybe it'll come back on time and I can still create the cards I want to create. So I'm super excited. Okay. And then we also have classes that are open to, that I'm going to open up, like I'll open it up first, obviously, attendees, but if you can't come to crop and you'd like to come to the class, well, you're welcome to come. Okay, sorry, this is taking a little longer than I thought just because I'm OCD and I don't like the fact that I have these little bumps in there. So, there we go. So I'm just gonna try and cut that little corner there so that it doesn't look like it's part of, because it was part of the wheel. Now I did all this and watch, I'll be like, oh, that's ugly. You had 6 items on your order this morning that were removed. What? Say what? 6 6 items. I'll have to go look at the inventory list and see what's missing. That's crazy. I'm curious. I'm going to have to chat with you after and see what you ordered. So, because there was only 2 things that I was paying attention to. But, you know, they've been coming up fast. Like even the folders, the new sleeves, you're able to buy them. You can't even get those. So, crazy. Okay, there we go. So that's going to go right on top. Actually doesn't look too bad. I'm not really proud of my circle cutting here. So let me clean this up a bit. So it's always nice to have a mini nail file for all these little things. Or say your blade is dull and you start getting those fuzzies because you haven't replaced your blade, then you can just run a nail file along the edge and then that cleans up all your fuzzies. I used to gift these a lot whenever we'd have a crop because you go through it quickly. And then if you have a hangnail, you have a nail file at your crop. Or in your toolkit whenever you need it. Okay, I think that's a little better. It's just it'll stand out on here, and I don't want to gift it to you when it looks that funny. Okay, there's this one little spot. And then there's these little doodads, which I didn't cut. Doesn't seem, I find that I have to go under rather than over to get a good cut. There we go. It's weird because I feel like I can see gray, but I don't see gray. Like a gray trim or something. Okay. Let me clean that up a bit. Good thing our cardstock is thick, because otherwise this would be painful. Okay, it should work now. Doesn't look as bad. And then that's going right on top of our piece here. So it's kind of like the center. And I don't even have to take off any of my buckets. Woot woot! Top secret! Yeah, you're not going to share with me. Oh, that's funny. You're funny. Okay, so there we go. That looks pretty good, I think. So I'm just going to grab some fine tip glue here. And then add our adhesive. Don't want to get it all over my table, my mat. Okay, there we go. And then a fine line here and here. And then it won't clash with my sidewalk so much. Layering. We did this yesterday too with the palm trees, right? I layered the pretty peacock on top of the crumb cake from yesterday's card. There you go. There's another stamp bundle that is on Last Chance, and I'm like, what? Why is it on Last Chance already? It's so much fun. So I think I might switch to that tomorrow and just start showing you some of the Last Chance products, just because I'm like, what? I'm so disappointed. Okay, there's our wheel. I hope that looks okay and you're okay with that. And that's going to sit on top. So, two-toned wheel. So you have to let me know if you like the white or the silver. You can stop saying it. You can start telling me now, because there's the two, right? So this one I had a leftover green one, so we're just going to add a little bit of green in there. And then pop that on like so. So we're going to put it on the mat first though, just to make sure. And then I'm going to grab some embellish or some more glue dots. Because instead of using puffy stickers, which some people said they didn't like yesterday, so I'm going to use the starbursts and then layer them. And I'm just using the shimmer too. You like the two-tone? Oh, perfect. Good. You're like me. I like your style. I like the fact that we both have the same style. You know, so I like to be weird sometimes, or most times on my cards. Sometimes I put too many colors and it can be a little too much. So I always like to ask that too. And then there's that. Oh yeah, and then I'm also doing another card cafe in Eli. So I have to get that registration up and going. I already have a few cards designed and done. So, and get those marketing as well. Oh, so busy. I don't know how anybody works full time and does this. So maybe I shouldn't go back to work. Can you all help me with that? Help me with that so I don't have to go back to work and I can do this full time. If only I wasn't the breadwinner. Okay, so we're gonna on there, just add that. And I'm gonna put this right on top right away because this way I know if I'm off the page anywhere because we have a few more pieces to add on there. Did I save my pieces from yesterday? Because I had a few that I... Okay, so I'm like, where's my glue? We're gonna go with this. I'm out of Tombow, so, oh, by the way, we are low inventory again on the green Tombow, like this stuff. So I ordered a few for myself because I'm out. Like there's none in my stash. I'm like, well, how does that happen? So I rarely ever have that as an issue. I always check my inventory and I'm out. Same with mini glue dots, I'm out. I'm like, what happened? So anyway, but that is on low inventory. So I was like, oh boy. Okay, here's my other tip and trick. So this is going to go here, right? So there's our wheel. So like I said, you're going to end up covering up a palm tree and that's okay. And then this is going to tuck underneath here. So I have this slightly higher because Enjoy the Ride is a little, I didn't want to cover it up. So I'm going as far right or left as I can, and then as far right here as I can. Now I feel like this is missing something, so like I felt that too, like on my card, like right there. So it does have that swooshy. It does have this one here. I thought of putting a roller coaster on it. You can't put roller coaster in the water, so that doesn't work. And then I thought I had a piece cut already from yesterday that I didn't use, but I don't see it here. So let's grab strawberry slush, I think. Let's see if I have a scrap. Oh, there's a piece right on here. Why don't I just use this one? Never mind. I'm gonna use this one. And it's too long, so I'll probably just cut it down. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to do some fussy cutting here. Or what's the other word we like to use when we fussy cut? Cussing, right? I don't know. I can't say it. I'll screw it up. I know it. Okay. It's not hard to... I'm not going to bother die cutting this like I did yesterday. This is super simple. Okay, so then we can add that there. And yeah, see, that just gives it a little bit more punch in the corner here. Not so blah. Oh, okay, and I don't think I have to trim. I'm gonna trim it down just a tad in case it sticks out. So I'll just trim off, you know, 1/4 inch. I don't want it sticking out. Okay. So there we go. Like I meant sticking out on this side. So let's get this down. So again, I'm going to do my lovely trick. And we'll need this. And put some dimensions. Oh, there comes that sun again. You know, I'd love to put a blind on my window, but really not. Because I have 6x6 windows. And I'm like, that would be expensive. But at the same time... it's like, it just doesn't work for this. Or I have to relocate to my other spot where I used to do this. Okay, So we're going to go like that. So enjoy the ride. I want at a little bit of an angle in this there. So I'm going to add a glue dot underneath. And I've added a dimensional on the top here, as you can see. And then a glue dot here on the bottom so that there's lift on one end and then flat on the other. Okay, and I do this all the time with my scrapbooking. The reason I only put one glue dot though is because I gotta tuck this one in. So if I put more glue there, I can't get this guy in. And then same thing, I put a dimensional on this side so it pops up. And then I'm gonna take a glue dot. If you don't like glue dots, like Sarah Douglas, our CEO, then just use adhesive. It's fine. And then we got that going up there. So now we've got our two ends pointing up. Now this I want to put on dimensionals. It's a little tricky, not really. The only trick I'm going to show you on that is I took my mini dimensionals here. So this was here. Look at that sun shining through. So I took my mini dimensionals and I cut my mini dimensionals in half. Now I do find it easier going this way because then you're just doing one line and you're going corner to corner. If I waited and cut off the ends, because you're going to cut the ends to pieces, then I'm just doing more cuts, right? Do you know what I mean? So if I did it this way, then I'd be like cutting 1, 2, 3, like 4, 5, like whereas this way is just one straight cut. That's just efficiency and me being lazy. This is the engineer in me. Okay. So, sun. That ties in the sparkles in the sky. Yeah, that's a good point. Thanks. Okay, so let's get this. So I flip this over now and then go like this. So that the sun doesn't, so that the sun blocks my work so you can see it. I'll put it on silicone mat as well. There. Because love the sun, but it's kind of being annoying. And where's my take your pick tool? Because I find that it's a lot easier than using your fat fingers if you have them like me. I got fat fingers, so it doesn't work very well. So it's half. And then what I did was I didn't put it on every single one. You can if you want, but there's enough lift. So I put half a mini on every second bucket. So you can see it fits. It does not fit if you use a full mini. So just every second one. And there we go. And then we just need one more. And one there. So now we have every second one. Then I'm going to take the full ones and I'm going to put a full one here. And a full one there. And then we can stick a full one even in the middle. If you're a little worried, you can be a little OCD and excessive like me and put 2. There we go. So there is how I got these on there. So it's half a mini, half a micro. Then we can just peel these off. They're already coming off, so I don't need my take your pick tool so much. Just make sure. Now, if you miss one, it's not a big deal because it's still lifted and it's not going to come off the card, even if you put it in the mail. Because there's enough mini glue dots on here that it will stick. Okay. I think I got them all. You always know by just touching it. Okay. So now we can add that to our card. On there. And like so. I want it a little bit on the so-called sidewalk, but I also don't want to be off the page, off my front. Like I gotta watch this edge here. And we're just gonna slide on over a bit. Okay. How cute is that? I love it. I don't know. I love it. Okay, so now we just need a little bit of bling. So let's grab some bling. I had some bling here. Okay, yeah. So this is our strawberry slush in Pretty in Pink, which is perfect. And by the way, this is on last chance for $10.57. I checked this morning. I was like, oh, I wonder if this made it on last chance list. And yep, it's there. So, and then plus your 20 or 25% discount if you're a demonstrator. So then that brings you back down to like $8. So well worth these because these are so cute. So we got strawberry slush, Pretty in Pink, and then, well, the bottom one is gold, but it doesn't say. It really just highlights the pinks. So I'm gonna grab this again, and then I'm gonna put 3 of them or 4, maybe 5, wherever. So let's grab, I'm gonna grab a big strawberry slush and I'll put it here. I kind of don't want to mess up my, there. So that's why I covered it, because I thought it would look funny as 4s versus 3s. 2, and then we need a 3rd one, and then maybe I'll put my 3rd one down here. A 3rd over there. I could put it there too and do 5. I can do 5. Let's see. Let's tuck one in here. Let's tuck this one here. That's speckle from like splatter. And then I put one there. So let's put another one here. There. So now we have 5 instead of 3. Okay. Good morning, Christine. Hello, hello. So that's it for that. But, you know, we got to do the inside. And so, oh yeah, I ripped that one out so I can't use the other one anymore. I did put another Ferris wheel on the inside, but then I remember we cut that one out. Okay, so for the inside, I'm just going to stamp another palm tree. This one, I think I'll use the 2 smaller ones. So I'm going to put a small one here and then a medium size. I think we did these yesterday already anyway. So I'm going to put this one here and then this one there. So you know what? If I put them together nice like that, I can do it in one shot. Oh, you're watching the new video. Oh yeah, it's pretty, isn't it? You know, it's bright, but it's so cool. It's perfect timing, I'd say. So I'm going to pull this off and put that aside for now. And because I've put my 2 stamps together and position them the way I want it, I can pick it up and now just do it as one. So this one, I think I'm going to go with strawberry slush. Do something a little lighter, just, you know, because we went with all the different colors here, and I think we'll just do strawberry slush on the inside. Just being weird. Okay. Now, that. Actually, I might even stamp off. So let me grab a piece of garbage. Actually, just use the back of my printed sheets. But a piece of garbage right here. And I'm going to do a stamp off and then a stamp on. So this is what we call 2nd generation. Oh, I don't want to get, already got ink on there. Already got ink because I got ink on there. Just go like this. Maybe I should have did this before. Okay, and right about there. Sorry, I got ink on my pad. You can see it, or on my block. There we go. So we got a lighter color, 2nd shade, so I'll clean that up. And then we have Enjoy the Ride. So then you could either put Happy Birthday or, what is it? Celebrate. Is it Hey Sunshine or Celebrate? So let's put, you know what? I'm going to leave it blank. You decide what you want to put in there, because this is going to be your card. And don't worry, I'll fix this. Now the other trick to fixing it is I could stamp again on this side. Okay, so we're almost done. Okay, I will do that after, so you don't have to sit here and watch me clean that. There's just a little bit left. So there we go. So this is our card. So this was the first one. So one has a white wheel, and then I wanted to see what it would look like if I changed up the wheel color and went with a silver instead. Or sorry, smoky slate, kind of giving it that silver kind of look. I was hoping it would just pop it a bit more. And then we did the two-tone with the white there for a couple other tips and tricks for today. Then we have the water and the sidewalk. So I hope you really like that card. If you do, don't forget to say like it or share it, because that's how my name gets put around. Now, if you are commenting on YouTube, I can't add you to the draw unless you type the word replay, because your names don't pop up because it's YouTube, so you have to be signed in. So make sure you do that, and that always helps. And then I can add you, because I couldn't add people last draw. I forgot I still had this little piece, but that won't work there, so I'll put that one on the envelope. And what's on the back? Oh yeah, envelope. Okay, and then so here I use the darker of the two designer series paper. Here I use the ombre effect. Still use the pastel shimmers, blackberry bliss, and strawberry. So hope you enjoyed those. Have a great day. Let me know which one you like, because if you win the draw, well, actually I think I'm going to put this one in the draw. Never mind. So this one's going to go in the draw because it's the two-toned and a little more creative. Have a great day. Enjoy the weather. And we shall see you again tomorrow at 9 a.m. Happy stamping.